What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja Africana, coming to you all with a quick celebrity reading. Thank you all to my new subscribers. I think I am at 555 now. Thank you all. Thank you so much for constantly subscribing, and thank you all to you all that have been consistently commenting and interacting on my page. Thank you for that. Thank you all for the views and everything that you're bringing to my channel. Hold on just a second. I wanted to get my sage incense and go across my cards and clear the intentions over the cards before we get started. And while I'm doing that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and share my channel. And listen, tell me who y'all want me to read next. This reading is coming from me listening to or watching and hearing about this shit, and just listening to it and adding it to the story that's already going on surrounding Cardi. A lot of people are wondering what's going on. And I've had a few people that have asked me, like, yo, can you do that reading on Saweetie and Offset and, you know, what that situation is there? And I mean, how can I put this? Because what I don't aim to do on my channel is drag people, or to, not drag people all the time. Let me say that, because some bitches will get their motherfucking feelings hurt on here. But it's not my intentions to bring people down or put people down, especially when they're going through a hard situation. And that's why we got our obsidian here. Between these two ladies, girl, between Saweetie and between Cardi B, honey, because I suppose that was true. See, back in the day, not back in the day, but back when Cardi had came out and she had got her little buzz, there was that rumor that she and Saweetie wasn't getting along and it was over Offset. And it looks like the shit done resurfaced, y'all. And how appropriate is it? We show up with our Shango LKs on today. Shango with his wild ass, honey. Shango and his women. Shango and his Sagittarius energy. This is Offset. This is Quavo. This is Takeoff. And I know y'all surprised the Takeoff showed up, but you know where this is going. Where when we mention the three of them, you know where this bottom row is going, honey. And then we have Saweetie up here, who I like Saweetie. And I like that she's trying to change herself. And I like that she's doing self-inventory. So we gonna get off into her, and then we got little mama Cardi. We got baby girl Cardi over here. Baby girl going through it. I fuck with Cardi and I like her. Like, she has the most rawest emotions, in my opinion. She has the most rawest emotions of a lot of the celebrities that are presented and that are out here. And yo, she's dope. She's dope. She has very, very good energy. I don't care if you don't like Cardi. I don't care if you're like, oh, you're biased towards Cardi. No, I just like to keep shit neutral, y'all. It's too many people that are choosing sides and doing this and doing that because Nicki is doing whatever and having her Toon Squad do whatever. But that ain't what this is about, okay? This reading ain't gonna feature Nicki Minaj, okay? This reading ain't gonna feature none of the Toon Squad. I don't think that Saweetie is auditioning for the circus, so I don't think that she'll be a part of that riffraff that's going on. But then again, she might, okay? But we're gonna talk about what's going on, y'all. And we're gonna get a little bit into it. And I'm gonna show y'all, or at least I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on which Orisha I believe holds Saweetie's head. And she's operating in her energy, actually, especially in her young energy. And I'm gonna move my crystals really quickly. And I want to show y'all something. Other than my ashy ass feet, I'm sitting on my bed doing my reading. I just sit on my bed and do them, y'all. When I reference my Orishas, I'm referencing from this book, y'all. Just in case you want to get it. And it's a beautiful book. It is a very interesting book, and it has some very, very good stories about our Orishas in here. And if you are searching for your Orisha, maybe this could be a good starting point so that you can read about all of the Orishas and you can see exactly who you are connected to. Now, I love my Iyalode. Oshun owns my head. I am crowned to Oshun. I am a priestess of Oshun. But what I don't want anyone to do is to hang themselves on Oshun as like an ornament just because she is one of the most venerated Orishas. I want you to get to know your Orisha. So if you want to get to know your Orisha, maybe check this book out. I got this book. Well, I've had this book 3 times. The first time I bought it 14 years ago. I know it wasn't that long ago. It was about maybe 11 years ago now. And I lost it. Wasn't really taking my Ifa seriously. Was just out here being a Queen of Pentacles myself. And that's why I can identify with and I can take it easy on Saweetie in the reading, because she did come up as a Queen of Pentacles, and I'm going to get into that. But anyway, the second time I bought it, when I began to, take it a lot more seriously, when I began to notice that Oshun was like tapping my legs like, okay, girl, get it together. So I started, taking my Ifa seriously and studying my Orishas and speaking on them and letting people know that it ain't religion. Like, I don't care what people call it, what they say about it. It's different than religion. And the experience is different than religion or church, if you will. But anyway, the second time I bought the book, this book, I lent it out to this chick that was on her spiritual journey, and I'm being excited about teaching or telling people or guiding people about the Orishas and guiding to them. I eagerly lent the book to her, and the bitch stole the book and pretended that she sent the book back. But she gave me a fake tracking number through UPS. And I mean, lied. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all, when a motherfucker tell you they are either A, witch, or B, they read tarot, not every motherfucking woman, not every person, I'm not saying this. But if somebody tell you and have demonstrated that they really get down in the spiritual world, don't fucking play with them, okay? See, she played with me and stole my book, and she didn't know that I had written a curse in the front of the book. And I know I'm going to get to the reading, y'all, but I got to talk a little bit because, look, we got new followers, and I want y'all to know who you're dealing with. She is a witch, honey. She's a witch, okay? Understand that's who I am. But anyway, the girl didn't know that I had written a curse in the front of the book. And I wrote it in Igbo. No, I do not fluently speak Igbo at all. I did get the translation, but I wrote the spell in Igbo. And it was specifically if anyone tried to steal the book from me. Because this was before the pandemic. And I knew that I felt vindicated when I found out that me writing that spell in that book was correct. And I had listened to Eshu when he told me, Eshu is my father, if you all want to know. My Orishas are Oshun, my mother, and Eshu is my father. But anyway, I listened. And that's a thing that we must learn to do if you are going to get off into Ifa or even worshiping or fellowshipping with the Orishas. You have to be able to fucking listen, because they do speak to you, and they speak to you every day. But anyway, I listened to Eshu and wrote that spell in Igbo in the front of the goddamn book, and this bitch's mind is crazy. I remember the last conversation I had with her. Her nigga was clowning. Also a spell that I put in the air, because do not steal from me. Do not cross me. Do not do little ignorant shit to me if I've shown you love. I know I sound a little bit like Nikki there, y'all, but that's that fire sign energy that's coming out of me. Okay? I'm the most fair person. I am the most open person. I'm the most embracing person. But if you cross me or do some crazy shit, yo, you got to go. Anyway, I let her see the book. Bitch nigga started clowning, and she stole the book. The bitch nigga started clowning, and her mind is gone. Like, she started questioning who is higher than God, because I need some spirit to stop this nigga from clowning. Baby, ain't no spirit gonna stop him from clowning, because Miss Bruja put that shit on you, okay? Don't ever steal from me. All right, now I done got that long-winded shit out the way. Let me pause this video and let y'all know when to go into the video. Alright, y'all, so for those of you who are looking for the beginning of the reading, here it goes. I just had to get that little testimony out the way and let y'all know how you can get in contact with your Orishas and why it's important to listen to your Orisha, because they got a plan, baby. They got a plan. Anyway, we are going to talk about this issue that's going on with Saweetie and Offset and Cardi B and Quavo. And at the end, we're going to talk about Takeoff's position in this. I'll tell y'all now, I agree with Takeoff. I'm sorry. In a situation like that, I just gotta rock with, who I have the strongest bond with, and depending on the shit that you do, I will stop fucking with you too. Ain't no might to it. Anyway, we gonna speak on Cardi first, and y'all know I fuck with Cardi. I'm team Cardi B. I rock with the things that she do. I like her. I've been following Cardi since she was on Facebook, since she was just on Facebook clowning, being Cardi B. I'm proud of her. Like the way she came up through the industry. I know y'all call her a bot and you say she's created and she's this, she's that, she's anything except for who the fuck she really truly is. She's all of that. But at the end of the day, y'all need to go ahead and respect that girl for that grind. She put her mind to the shit and she came up. Y'all like she's caught up in payola and da-da-da-da-da-da. So that's where she is with this shit. Not just on that payola shit. Like, Cardi is hurt, y'all. She's emotionally hurt because she like, all this bullshit keep on going on. People keep slandering my name, dragging me. And not only that, my motherfucking husband is out here being philanderous. And here we go again, spinning our way back around to this bullshit. But let me put the lover's card to the side because this represents Takeoff in this situation. But anyway, Cardi has, a little bit of a secret beneath all of that bravado that she has. All of that tough girl exterior is this woman who is deeply in love with her husband. I know y'all don't like to hear that. I know y'all celebrate when a bitch get divorced, and you celebrate when a bitch don't really give a shit about a nigga or whatever the fuck is going on. Like, you like to see bitches go through it, and I know a lot of y'all are enjoying seeing this girl go through this shit, and that ain't right. You ain't shit, and I have to pause because it's certain shit I want to say but I can't say. But a lot of y'all are also Queen of Swords because you're wishing for this woman's marriage to fall. But anyway, Cardi is in her own Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups energy, honey. She very much so is in love with Offset. And she's in deep thought too. And been in deep thought about the situation for a very, very long fucking time. I gotta quit looking elsewhere because I'm fucking up. This reading get ready to be crazy all over the place. Anyway, Cardi is in deep thought. She's been having these thoughts for a long time. Probably fucking since the last time he got caught cheating. Like, here she is. She like, damn, here I go back into these thoughts of self-doubt. And I'm not saying that Cardi has a low self-esteem or no shit like that, y'all. But I'm saying this from a standpoint of, baby, this is this woman's husband out here doing this shit. Of course, you'll develop a little bit of a insecurity knowing that your nigga out here passing dick out to everybody. You being blindsided by shit, like you wanna make the shit work and you want shit to change, and because you love this nigga, you hold on. And I want you bitches that's gonna jump in the comments, I ain't never did no shit. Look here, strong bitch. Look here. Baby, alright, kudos to you that you ain't never felt this way about your nigga or your husband or your baby daddy or whomever the fuck you with. Kudos to you, sweetheart. But I'm talking to those girls who can relate, who have a significant other. And some of you have a boyfriend that you've been with for a very long time. And you just don't know where to go. Like, what the fuck more do I do in this situation to satisfy this nigga? What do I do to stop my nigga from cheating? Like, she's in this position like, damn, I done did every fucking thing I could. And she's in this position like, yo, is it my body? Is it because I had kids? Like, she's sitting up thinking about the shit like, yo, what is it? Hold on, y'all. Because I got to pull these cards out. She like, yo, she's feeling a little bit jealous. And I'm not saying that Cardi is jealous of Saweetie at all. But I want y'all to pay very, very close attention to the way her body looks now. Cardi got her waist really, really, really tiny after this last surgery. And I'm not saying she did it just because of Saweetie. But I'm saying sometimes, shit, sometimes some heartache will make your ass do some strange things, honey. And it appears that Offset like them women with them little bitty tight ass waistlines and them big old asses, them eggs sitting in behind them ladies that got that motherfucking toothpick stuck through that fucking boiled egg. That's what girls look like when they get too much ass put in with a BBL. That's exactly what they look like to me. But apparently that's Offset's forte. That's what he likes. Them bitches that he was cheating with at the club that Cardi allegedly had beat the fuck up. Them bitches was built like that. They had them little bitty waistlines and them big old asses hung in behind them. That's what he likes. So Cardi went on and got her shit did like that. And poor baby swelling up and shit. You know, she's having issues about the damn surgery, going through a little bit of complications. But I feel like she did this because she's trying to compete because her fucking husband is cheating on her. She like, damn, nigga, I done gave you these goddamn babies and my body done went a little bit, you know, done did its thing. And not only did I give you these motherfucking babies, you know, I'm your wife. You the father of my children and I'm your motherfucking wife. But you still out here, you know, doing your goddamn thing. Embarrassing me. And got me out here cutting on my body and keeping my shit together, and you out here with any bitch that shit look good to you. She ain't got to have no bread for real. She's not saying the Sweetie's poor, but you know, I ain't saying none of that because the bitch ain't poor at all, but he'll fuck with any girl. And we went through this shit before. Like Offset, I told you, stop letting the fucking public find out you out here fucking around, baby, because it's clear that you gonna keep doing it. Not saying that you don't love your fucking family, because you do. But, you know, Offset is a bit caught up in what it is that he wants to do. He's caught up in fulfilling his own desires right now. And his desire is to be with multiple women. And I'm not saying that he's trying to leave Cardi or wants to leave Cardi or no motherfucking shit like that. But what I'm saying is the nigga dick is busy, okay? He's in motion. Maybe he's bored in his marriage. Maybe they need to spice things up. I don't know what it is, but the nigga out there. The nigga like to fuck bitches. And not only that, like, these bitches is available to this man. These hoes out here do not care that this man is married or that Cardi B is his fucking wife. And then some of these bitches do care because they think they're getting under her skin. Or maybe they can be baby mama number well, let me put it like this: the mother of child number 6. Shit, I don't know how many kids Offset got, but the thing is, like, Cardi, like, this shit is embarrassing, and she like, yo, I ain't totally ready to. She ain't even leaving. Let me put it like this: she ain't leaving, y'all. She's not ready to go. She's not gonna go, but she's tired of this embarrassment, and she's tired of circling the block on this same issue, this same fight. She like, yo, here we go again. Like, I ain't finna leave my goddamn husband, but shit, what do I do now? We done circled back around to this block on this bullshit, and I guess I got to slap bitches again. So this is what Cardi's mind frame is. She's hurt. She's in a position to where that she's thinking about, what can I do to make this nigga value our marriage? I mean, I'm not saying that Offset doesn't, but I mean, bro, you're cheating, so you got to have some type of chink in your armor. There's a chink there that you need to, that isn't being addressed with Cardi. If you are consistently being out here with these bitches, my nigga. Now she like, I know that he loves us, but shit, nigga got to get out here and be a hoe. And that's where Cardi is on it. Let's talk about Saweetie. Let's talk about Saweetie now, y'all. And this is kind of a karmic situation for Saweetie, because it isn't really only based on the fact that she was fucking with somebody's husband, but it's based on the way that she presented herself to us. Let me put it like that. I feel like Saweetie regrets the situation only because it's being brought back up, and it's contrasting the changes that she said that she's making within herself. Because Saweetie was a wild girl, honey. She was out here doing her thing, honey. And I keep telling y'all, a lot of girls be saying that they the Queen of Pentacles, but do y'all understand what the Queen of Pentacles represents? Like, sure, she's got her good qualities. I'm not taking anything from the Queen of Pentacles, but The Queen of Pentacles is a grimy ass bitch. The Queen of Pentacles is a loose ass bitch too out here. You see all the vaginas around her, honey. She out here getting busy. She out here getting busy, and look here. She's trying to take control and change this once upon a time narrative of herself that she put out. She's the one that hopped up on the basketball goal twerking and shit like that. She did that. She made people believe that she was a loose woman, or that she had more bodies than she had motherfucking baby hairs. Let me put it like that, honey. And she did. See, she can't manipulate the truth so much as she thinks that she can. She is trying to repaint the picture of what Saweetie is. Trying to rebrand herself. Because the bitch money is different, honey. Bitch money different, and she's not trying to lose out on no opportunities regarding this shit surrounding Cardi. So she's trying to clean this image up and control the narrative of the way that people view her. Because baby, she's putting that thing around, honey. She might have been getting passed around a little bit in the industry, and she's trying to put that shit behind her and work on herself and create a new Saweetie. And there's nothing wrong with her working on herself, but she's feeling embarrassed because she's trying to move on from it, or she has moved on from it. But you know, as the public does, motherfuckers bring it back up, and she like, I really wish motherfuckers would leave this shit the fuck alone. The shit is done. It happened. It's over with. Embrace this new me. Like, catch these changes that I'm trying to make. Look at the fact that I'm trying to take control over the way that I used to be, or the way that I currently was. She's trying to change that image of herself and do that self-work. This Eight of Coins always shows up to me, and it always means, or in my opinion, it means that somebody's doing shadow work, or at least doing some work on themselves. Saweetie, like, look, I know that I was being young Oshun. And real quick story about Oshun. This story of Cardi and Saweetie reminds me of the story of Yemaya, Orunmila, and Oshun and the pumpkin patch. And y'all know young Oshun was a wild girl. She knew that Yemaya was messing with Orunmila, and she still fucked him in the pumpkin patch. So Saweetie is trying to change this energy up off of her. And I really fully believe that Saweetie is Omo Oshun, because she moves like a little Oshun, honey. She's definitely a Nine of Pentacles type chick, honey. She might do some grimy shit, but she gonna rest in that divine feminine energy and wait for that shit to come to her. And she gonna use her femininity to get exactly what she wants, or that's who she once was. When she once was the Queen of Pentacles. Now she's trying to change this image of her being such a gold digger and an opportunist. She doesn't want people to be thinking that, all she's here for is a handout, or you got to be big tricking if you want to fuck with her, which you probably do got to be big tricking if you're fucking with Saweetie. But she doesn't want that to be the only narrative of her that people go for. And the bitch bag changing, I'm telling you, she can't go sit up in front of certain people with that home wrecker smell on her. So she trying to make sure she keep her bag secured, honey. She want to get this shit gone, and she's trying to actively change. She want us to embrace this new her and let her manifest this greatness that she's trying to, this self-greatness, honey. She's trying to make sure that these opportunities stay aplenty too, honey. It's all about her opportunity. While she's trying to change that image of that gold digger, honey, she still want to make sure that bag is coming in and she's still favorable in the eyes of certain people. So she's trying to do them changes in that work, but this shit here done crept back up, baby, and it brought about a change to the new Saweetie. So now she gonna have to address it. In a way, she kind of got her wish, because I told y'all in that reading when her and Quavo broke up, she was gonna eat off this the best way she could, or she was gonna eat off this as long as she could. Well, she was broken up about the breakup with Quavo, and what did she do? She go fuck on his motherfucking cousin, y'all. She did the motherfucking the Oshun. She did what Oshun did to Yemaya. She went after Orunmila. Honey, let's wish Saweetie the best of luck on her changes, honey, because she gonna have to do some work to get from up under this, because people have her branded as a gold digger. And like I said, her bag is changing. Ain't nobody gonna want to sit with a woman that they feel like is after everything that they have, a woman that they feel like is going to take their man and what it is that they've acquired in their family. So Saweetie trying to make sure she can sit amongst the queens, honey. Let's go on and talk about these three meetings. And so let's go on and talk about Offset real quick, y'all. And don't get me wrong, I fuck with Offset, but you know what, baby? Sometimes it just gets to be too much with a Sagittarius male. Y'all are some of the most fun of the zodiac, and Sagittarius are my absolute favorite. But sometimes y'all can just give motherfuckers the rawest burn from y'all behaviors. Boy, I swear to God, y'all can be some of the grimiest motherfuckers, but you are some of the best motherfuckers of the zodiac at the same time. And I know that's like a double entendre, but hear me out. Fuck with you, Sagittarius, and you'll see what the fuck I'm saying, because the niggas is fun. And I know that's what captivated Saweetie. That nigga came in there with that charm and them big ass shoes that he be wearing, doing what he do. But Offset, it's almost like he is what he is. Like, on one side, he knows that he's not gonna leave his wife. He's not going to lose his family. But at the same time, you got these devil bitches on the other side. These motherfucking, and I ain't calling Saweetie no damn succubus, but he got these succubus bitches over here. And I know some of y'all gonna say, well, Cardi's a succubus. Well, we ain't talking about Cardi. Anyway, whereas that he knows that, you know, he's married and he got a wife and kids and shit and attachments over here. He's determined to be who the fuck it is that he is. And he gonna create a way, baby. He gonna create a way to get out here and put their dick out there. Or he's gonna find a way. I don't know if it's a situation of Offset maybe being a little bit bored in marriage. I'm not saying that he wants to leave, but y'all know how Sagittariuses are. Or maybe you don't know how Sagittarius are. They are wanderers. They become bored quickly. So maybe he desired something different, not something new, because I'm sure being with Cardi B is like being with a new bitch every fucking day. But he desired something different. And it's not excusing him either, y'all, but I'm just saying you got to understand what type of motherfucker you dealing with. And don't think that they ain't got no kind of goddamn arrangement. Cardi and Offset got some type of shit where, you know, they both probably play around and got shit, but I don't think that Cardi has used her hall pass. I think that she's loyal, and that's just like most Libra girls are. Most Libra girls are loyal. Didn't say that y'all weren't crazy, but most of them are. Or Libra women, Libra females, let me put it like that. But because he has his old ways and he is who he is, he got to get out here and get him some hoes, honey. And look like he need to keep his ass out the strip club too, because that's where it looks like a lot of his attention goes. This nigga sitting up in the strip club, enjoying himself a little bit too much, and always come out with him a bitch. He's bored. He's not gonna leave Cardi, yo, though. I know that some of y'all feel like, oh, that means he gonna leave. Nah, he's not gonna leave. He just he's obsessed, or he's full of what he wants to. He's full of filling his own cups. Let me put it like that. And it's almost like I looked at this King of Cups earlier when I pulled it, and I almost feel like he might have got a little jealous of Cardi, because Cardi was popping a lot more than he was. Not saying that he had fallen off or no shit, but he might have got a little jealous of Cardi, and he needed to conquer her in the way that he knows that he can conquer her and pull her, calm her down, or humble her, if you will, in a toxic way. If you dating a man that just got to be in charge, he got to show you your place. So the way that he does that, he goes out and he cheats. It's almost like he felt like he had to conquer her or bring her back down to where he needed her to be. And the way to hit her is to go out here and fuck around. And he does it every time. He ain't gonna give his family up though. But that's just his way. He does this type of shit to her because she'll take him back. And listen here, a lot of us have done it, baby. I was the fool over my ex-husband, a Sagittarius. So we ain't gonna drag Cardi for taking her husband back or choosing to keep her family intact, knowing that this nigga and his philanderous dick been out here fucking on bitches that was really around. But anyway, to get into this shit with Offset and Saweetie, the shit happened fast. Like, it wasn't even no shit where it was going on for a long time. Like, the shit was over as quickly as it began. It may have only happened even a couple fucking times because the shit didn't last. It didn't have no long legs on it, nothing. It happened again, maybe happened a third, fourth, fifth time, and then it stopped. It was just like, maybe it wasn't what Offset thought it was gonna be. Maybe that box wasn't as good as she put it out there. I don't know what it was, other than maybe Offset having this come to Jesus moment. And he started worrying that motherfuckers was gonna find out, or maybe he was feeling guilty about fucking on his motherfucking cousin's bitch behind his back, because that was fucked up. And not only that, he didn't need Cardi to find out because he ain't trying to leave his wife, y'all. Keep telling you that. This nigga love his wife, love being in his family, but the nigga got a philanderous dick. Well, that's what's good. That's why Quavo is in his feelings. He's angry, as he should be angry. How would you feel if your people smashed your bitch or smashed your nigga? Like, he is in his feelings, rightfully so. He got some dark ass energy going on too. Huncho pissed. Like, look, not pissed like he gonna fight him or no shit. I think that, they may have had words and niggas might have wanted to square up a little bit, but it ain't gonna never be no shit like that. But he's pissed off at the situation, and he's pretty much done with Saweetie. I think that's part of her regret too, that her and Quavo can never get back together behind this, because I'm sorry, once you fuck on a nigga partner or his motherfucking peoples, his family or something, baby, ain't no coming back from that. I know a girl that I was doing spell work for who kind of fell into this category, except for she was having other niggas' babies, and she kept wondering why the dude wouldn't come back to her. Well, it was because you done had two on by two of his partners, and two partners that kept on that was smashing you wasn't shit. But we talking about the girl that wanted to do spell work on her nigga to bring him back. But baby, you done gave birth to other niggas' children. It ain't gonna happen. And it might be a situation of Quavo knowing that Saweetie the freak bitch, and he like, you done went over here and freak bitched on my goddamn cousin and shit, and I'm feeling away. He in his feelings, and as he should be. I told y'all in that last reading, in that breakup reading I did on that, Quavo was in his feelings, but I didn't know why. I thought it was specifically over the breakup. Well, it's a little deeper than that, ain't it? His pride is hurt. His motherfucking cousin done fucked on his bitch. Nah, he might have wanted to throw them hands with him, y'all. Hunter might have been like, you got to see me about this bitch. But, I mean, for the most part, they're staying apart from each other. They've made the choice that, look, we gonna just stay out each other's way, because apparently you can't respect the motherfucker. And that's where Takeoff like, yo, my bond is stronger with my uncle. He made the choice that, yo, I'm gonna rock with my goddamn uncle over this shit, because the shit wasn't right. I'm cool, Seth. I'm cool. So maybe Takeoff ain't fucking with him. Because like that's disrespect, the ultimate disrespect. Fuck with your nigga, on your people's bitch. Broke up the group, huh? Saweetie ass a motherfucking Yoko Ono out here breaking up groups because she fucking around in between niggas and shit. But they may not even be broken up. Let's just say that this is why they are working on some different shit. Maybe this is why they don't want to get along with, they're not wanting to be around each other right now. Saweetie can pull some Yoko Ono bullshitting and cause these niggas to get to fighting and not wanting to be bothered with each other, not wanting to work with each other, none of that. 3 of Cups and the Tower card together, baby. The Migos is not fucking with each other right now because of Miss Saweetie. And there's probably a lot more to it than that, like the shit that's going on with the label and shit like that. But that would be a nail in the coffin for me too. If somebody did some shit like that to me, or if somebody did that to my friend, I would be in Takeoff's position too. And that's just like a Gemini. If a Gemini fucks with you, they gonna rock with you and they gonna roll with whomever it is they had the strongest bond with. But that's what it is. Saweetie ass looking back on her bullshit and trying to see how she can correct it, and these 3 niggas over here in the meantime, they trying to find themselves as a separate entity. They'll forever be the fucking Migos, but shit, They gonna be a different version of the niggas. Offset on the outside. I hope him and Cardi work it out. I hope that this attachment, this devil card, I hope that this means that while they are angry at each other, they'll come back together and they'll once again be the Migos. Maybe they just needed a break from each other. And Saweetie served as the catalyst to serve that up. I know that the universe works in mysterious, fucked up, crazy ways sometimes, and this just may be what it is. The spirit used Offset's Sagittarius nature and caused him to roam and do what it was that he's doing. Whereas Cardi's part in this, I told y'all that Nicki was doing witch work, didn't I? I told y'all that this bitch is throwing spells around her and Cardi. And they hitting at each other. That's what this is. That's where Cardi's attachment comes in, of course, with her husband and her kids and all of that beautiful shit. But on the fucking, at the core of the shit, because both of them going through some shit, and I'm going to get a chance to go through and pull on Nicki's marriage too, because I feel like she's a little bit bored in her marriage. But anyway, this is where her attachment comes in. She's attached in it because she's married into the shit. She like, what the fuck? And anyway, I wish all of them the best, y'all. And this is y'all reading for the mess with the Migos, Cardi B, and Saweetie.